Yo, September 17th will be one of the days I will not forget at all. And I'm gonna be telling my grandparents. I will not my grandparents. I'll be telling my grandchildren about this shit. Yo, I'll be telling my children about this shit, bro. I'm gonna remember that in my fucking head for the rest of my life, yo. Like seriously. 'Cause, like I had two impossible ass tests I needed to take. One was for U.S. history and one was for French class. So, French was unfinished because, on Wednesdays, basically, if you're in high school or if you're in my school, which is Ridgeview High School, and I don't know if any of my subscribers are in Ridgeview High School who even goes to Ridgeview High School, or I know one graduated. I have a friend who literally went to Ridgeview High School with me, and, he graduated and shit, which I'm proud of him. Congratulations, and I hope you have a good time in college. I really hope you make new friends in college. I really appreciate the best for you. If it weren't, and I knew this guy ever since middle school. Okay, if it weren't for you, I don't know where I'd be. But yeah, bro, I had two impossible ass tests. One for history and one for French class. And like French was unfinished because like on Wednesdays time was cut short. Time was cut short because on Wednesdays, like literally on normal days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'd go to school usually at 8:50 in the morning, right? And on Wednesday, I'd go to school an hour late, which is 9:50. Basically, it's late start, obviously. In case you guys ain't know. If you guys have late start in your high schools, then you would know. Okay? And my first period was history. My first period was U.S. history. And that was like, the class I took my first test, which is a no shitter. So, like, the test was open notes. And since time was cut short, I rushed a little, okay? Because I did not want to be late for my next class. I didn't want to be late for advisory or something like that. Like, seriously. I didn't want to be late for advisory and shit. Why the fuck would I want to be late for advisory, nigga? So basically, I rushed a little bit. I looked through my notes and shit. It was like 30 questions, and I had access to one of the questions for my test to boost my grade up and shit. And I got some right. To be honest. I submitted it, and I'm not even gonna tell you my grade, nigga. But I know I failed, nigga. I'm not even gonna tell you my grade. I failed the shit, but I'm not gonna tell any of you motherfuckers my grade because I don't want to. I'm not gonna tell any of you motherfuckers my grade because I don't want you to get on my ass about the grade, okay? Like, despite my poor ass performance, seriously, I was glad that shit was over. I was so fucking glad that first period U.S. history. I was so fucking glad that shit was over, bro. Seriously, I'm not gonna fucking be in this class forever and shit and suffer for the rest of my damn life, yo. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna suffer. I'm not gonna be suffering my ass off for about a few more minutes and shit. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit. I just want to live, nigga. I just want to go home. Well, I just want to go to advisory and do some shit. I just want to chill out, bro. Damn. But yeah, bro. Advisory class be the chillest class for me. Because obviously, you ain't got to do shit. But just do work. Like, honestly, you can just catch up on whatever work and shit. But, yeah. You just gotta catch up on work and shit. You know. I went to my advisory class. It was chilling all. Because, usually in high school, you have advisory class. In case you guys ain't know. If you ain't in high school yet, if you one of those people who are in, usually you'd have advisory, right? And, yeah, you'd have advisory. It was all chill and shit. Because usually I have advisory class on Wednesdays. I'm still in high school. I'm a senior in high school, so I'm so glad I made it this far. Literally. So, yeah. So it was all chill and shit. The next class was ROTC. Mind you, I had, a fucking JROTC uniform on while I was taking the fucking test, yo. Seriously, I was taking a damn test while I was taking a damn test while I was in the ROTC uniform, nigga. Like, I was legit in a fucking uniform taking a fucking test, yo. Like, bro, I'd be like, bitch. The test I'm gonna take in a uniform is the ASVAB, nigga. Like, and I don't have any plans to go into the military. Because I don't want to fight for Israel. And I don't want to die for Israel. The fuck? I'm not dying in a fucking illegal war that Donald Trump started and shit. Fuck that nigga. But yeah, bro, my next class was ROTC. And I had to go to the NPR room, usually, where I would get my uniform inspected and shit. I had to go there. And basically, instead of the actual room for uniform inspection, I'd go to the NPR room instead. Because I'm guessing we had, like, I don't know what it was special, but, you know, sometimes I'd be in the usual room, in the ROTC room, wearing my JROTC uniform and shit. And, yeah, my uniform was okay, but my dumb ass had to fix the rank up below. Like, I don't know what my rank is. I think I was I think I was, like, a private first sergeant at once. But I don't know. I don't know what rank I was at that time. But like, you know, seriously. But I know I wasn't a sergeant. I know I wasn't a sergeant. Okay? Because I'm dumb as fuck. Well, I think I was no, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I was a corporal. I think my ass was a corporal in ROTC. You know? I think I was a corporal in ROTC. You know? Stuff like that. And the reason why I did ROTC is because my fucking dad made me do this shit. He made me do ROTC for a fucking reason. I don't know why it is. He just made me do ROTC for some reason. I don't know why. But I did not want to do this shit. Seriously. Like, why the fuck you make me do ROTC knowing damn well I didn't want to do it? God damn, I get it. Try something new. But I did not want to do fucking ROTC. That's the thing. That's the fucking thing. Why the fuck would you make me do ROTC? What the fuck is your deal? But yeah, bro, my dumb ass just had to fix my rank up a little, but I did good and shit for the inspection. And my squad leader told us all to get parade less. And let's say about 15 to 20 minutes, I was sweating my ass off, nigga. I was legit sweating like fucking hell. Like, it felt like Death Valley out in this bitch. It felt like the fucking Sahara Desert outside, my nigga. It really did, bro. I was sweating like shit. My arm was fucking cramping and shit. Like, seriously, my arm was literally fucking cramping, nigga. God damn. My arm was cramping. My legs couldn't even fucking take it any longer. So I bent my knees. Because usually, when you're at Parade West, let me show you something. Let me show y'all niggas something. When you're at, let me. So basically, when you're at Parade Rest, and your arms are giving out and shit, you basically bend them. Like, you bend them and shit. Like, seriously. Oh, let me do it. Let me do it how they would do it in ROTC. Let me go at ease first. Attention. Wait, there it is. I don't know. I didn't have to show you that, but I just want to give you guys an example for those who haven't been in ROTC at all yet, and for those who want to be in ROTC. I understand. Okay. But, yeah, I was sweating like shit, so I bent my knees so I wouldn't pass the fuck out. You know, I dead ass don't know if it was me, but I felt like my ass needed damn paramedics, nigga. Here, because, like, I felt like I was about to faint. But I didn't. You know, in my mind, I just thought to myself, I just want to fucking live, bro. I just want to get this shit over with. I want to get the fuck out of this class so I can go to my next class, which is fucking lunch, lunch is not even a fucking class. It's a place where you fucking eat and have your shit. I don't eat shit again. I don't eat human poop. Seriously, why would I do that? Why the fuck would I eat literal poop, nigga? I don't know why I'm talking about that. But yeah. Seriously, what else? Cause I know there's more to the fucking story. Oh yeah, these two idiots in ROTC seriously had to get up in a push-up position. And I don't know that other guy's name, but I do know a nigga name. The last name is Smith because in ROTC you get called by your last name. You get called by your last name, just like the politicians get called by their last name. Like for an example, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Biden. Because why the fuck do we have to say Kamala Harris's full name? Like Kamala Harris. Okay, so why can't it be Bill Clinton, George Bush, Barack Obama, Joe Biden? And the reason why I did not mention Donald Trump is because he's a fucking even though I mentioned Bill Clinton and shit, that'd be real hypocritical of me. But yeah, bro, yeah, there it is. I don't worship either politician at all, okay? I don't worship politician in this bitch. Seriously. But that's besides the point. These two idiots were on the ground because they were basically just wanting to get the fuck out of ROTC. Seriously. But they were fucking around and shit. So they had to get up in a push-up position and shit. But Smith, I promise you, Smith, I'm like, bro, there's a nigga named Smith, and he was one of those niggas who really did not need to be in ROTC because he was just doing the most, my nigga. He was doing the fucking most, bro. The fucking most. This nigga was doing the goddamn most. And this nigga made me want to leave ROTC and do fucking physical education. He just made me want to do physical education so fucking much, yo. Seriously. And mind you, this nigga Smith, the last name Smith, I don't know. Seriously, this nigga named Smith is just, I don't know how to describe it, but Smith, if you're watching this goddamn video, I just want to know, you annoyed the fuck out of, well, you didn't annoy me, you just annoyed the whole platoon. But I just want you to know on how fucking ridiculous your ass looks. Seriously, I have no idea why in the fuck you thought this was a good idea. I mean, if you ain't want to do ROTC in the first place, that's fine with me. But Smith. Like, seriously, I have no idea why you thought it was okay to show your ass out. Seriously, why in the fuck was you gonna show your ass out and shit? Pause. Big pause. But honestly, Smith, if you're watching this video, I got a bone to pick with you, bruh. I just got a bone to pick with you. I seriously do got a bone to pick with your ass, nigga. I don't know why, I just couldn't stand your ass back then. But yeah, bro, you ain't had no uniform on. Were you fucking around, or did you just want attention? Because it seems like your ass just wanted attention so much. But yeah. He doesn't have any uniform on. And while I'm standing on my suffered ass feet, wearing these tiny ass church shoes. Yeah, I had to call them church shoes. Well, fucking, military shoes, nigga. Well, I had to wear these fucking military shoes, my nigga. Them tiny ass military shoes that's been hurting my feet ever since I fucking wore them shits. I see my main first sergeant who does not F around when it comes to disrespecting the leaders. Like, he was talking to John Doe #1. Cause I don't know the nigga. Nigga, I don't know the fuck name. I don't know the name. I don't know the nigga's name, so I have to call him John Doe. He's a John Doe to me. If I don't know that person, if I'm trying to describe a person, okay, and I don't know his name, I'm gonna call him a John Doe. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's just me though. I'll just call a nigga a John Doe. But he was talking to John Doe about what he did, and mind you, most of my class, most of ROTC in that class was full with a whole bunch of let ones, a whole lot of let ones, and I've been doing ROTC. Well, I haven't been doing ROTC, but I did ROTC since 2023. Okay, and finally, after everybody was done with inspection and shit, I was relieved, my nigga. I was relieved. I was finally Ooh, I was so glad to sit my fucking hurting ass the fuck down. Seriously, I was so glad to sit my ass down. Okay, finally. I was done with the inspection and shit. I was relieved, and I was finally able to sit my tired ass down. Okay, finally, next time, it was lunchtime for me and shit. You know, And basically every single day I had the same shit, pizza rolls. Because I couldn't find a single goddamn thing. Pizza rolls was basically the shit I fucking made every single day while I was at school. Pizza rolls was the shit I made every single day I was at school. Okay? Because that'd be the only thing I'd be finding in my house. Seriously. And I'd have to pack it. I have to go to Blazerville to heat that shit up in the microwave because there is no cafeteria. There is no microwave in the cafeteria because I don't know what the hell happened. I think niggas should stop fucking around with it. I think niggas just removed it because niggas were probably trying to set the whole building on fire and shit. Because every time I hear the fire alarm being pulled, I'd be thinking, fuck, somebody was using a microwave and they burnt something, and now the whole fucking school is about to be in flames. So basically, whenever the fire alarm is pulled, when I'm with my friends, when I'm with my homies and shit, these niggas literally, I take my stuff with me so I don't have my shit being burnt to the fucking ground. I leave my lunch with me because, that shit ain't built. That shit ain't important. My shit is in there. My important stuff is in there, bro. So why the hell am I having to why am I having to put my whole entire backpack in the building? Why am I having to leave my fucking stuff in the building? I don't want my shit to be burned. I got my phone in there, nigga. Because, the free to focus thing, in case you guys don't know, if you are watching my videos and you're under the Richland 2 district, you would know about the free to focus thing, because that shit would piss me the fuck off, yo. Seriously, I'm dead ass about that. But yeah, bro, yeah. So, I sat with my friends during lunch and shit. Why? Because I hate being antisocial. I hate having to sit alone with myself. I just want somebody to interact with, nigga. I'm sick and tired of being antisocial. I just want to be known. I just want to be known at home. I just want to be known across the fucking school. I want to be famous, yo. Like deadass, I want to be famous. I just want to be fucking famous. I just want to be known, bro. I just want to be well known. I just want everybody to know me and shit. That's all. I just want to be the cool student. But guess what? I can't be the cool student because I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what kind of fucking things I need to do to be the cool student in this motherfucker. So basically, I sat with my friends. My feminine friend did my other friend's hair, and both of them were dating at the time. My feminine friend and my best friend's hair. They were doing my feminine friend was doing my best friend's hair, and I should have warned him because his hair was gonna be all the way back, all the way back. I thought it looked good at first, but when I realized it looked horrible, I just realized it looked way better in a bun. Okay, because I can imagine the nigga being bald. I can imagine anybody being bald. I can imagine myself being bald right now. Seriously. But yeah, we're not worried about that. both of my friends are in ROT. Both of my friends were in ROTC, and I don't know if they're still in ROTC at the moment. One of them is not with me. He's in like first period, or she's in first period with me. I don't know, but like you know, yeah, all of us had to wear a uniform. All of us had to wear a uniform. Okay, including my feminine friend. Like, and after lunch, my best friend walked me, to my French class and shit. I know where my French class is at. I just wanted somebody to walk with me, okay? So don't fucking question me about that shit, okay? I know, okay, don't worry about it. I know how to get there, but then again, I hate being antisocial. I had a test I studied for, and it was much easier than a Unit 2 test. Well, all I needed to do was just write the words from my vocabulary list and transform it to one in my one pager. And so I did that for like 10 minutes. I started the test, and after those 10 minutes were up, I took the test, and then my female teacher, because my teacher was a female, obviously, my female teacher was not lying, said the test was going to be easier. The one thing, and you know the one thing that Harlem shaked? Let me show you an example of a Harlem shake. Let me not show an example of a Harlem shake. Because I know how to fucking Harlem shake. I know the fucking Achilles. I'm embarrassing myself at this point. I'm just embarrassing myself. I know niggas are gonna show this to me when they fucking grow up, bro. I know people are gonna. I know I'm in the covers, but I know people are gonna show this video to me when I grow up and shit. It's gonna be so fucking crazy. But like, what I needed to do is write the words from my vocabulary list, like the French words in my vocabulary list and shit. And shit. But like, I started the test, and after those 10 minutes were up, like I said, the one thing that Harlem shaked in my fucking brain is write about your classes in a description of your teacher. And someone asked me to do it in English or French. Okay, I didn't ask anything like at all because I didn't want to feel dumb. I tried my best on my teachers, and most of my teachers are pretty fair. And the time was like 2:34, and most of the class were not finished with their test, and she wanted to continue it to like which is tomorrow. Like the teacher, my French teacher wanted us to finish the test tomorrow. All right. I know I'm stuttering a little bit. I'm a bit tired. Okay. But like I'm gonna wrap this up. But my teacher wanted us to finish this tomorrow because most of the class was not finished. But like it's due tomorrow, and once I heard that, I wanted to destroy the fucking world. It was 3:53, and that is the time I leave school for all the time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That is basically all the time I have to do shit like this. Okay. I had left the school, but that was the case. You see, I had to retake the test. Seriously, I had to retake the test. I had a 43 on, and that I studied for. And like the shit was open notes. Seriously, the shit was fucking open notes. In case I ain't told you that, shit was open notes. So I dead ass had to retake this shit and all of that shit, bro. I still had the same damn score for fucking last time. Seriously. But my teacher, my history teacher, the thing about my history teacher, he nice as hell. So he bumps my grade up for coming in and shit. I don't know what my grade was. It probably was in the 60s, but he bumps my grade up, which is a good thing. I love it when teachers do shit like this. But he bumps my grade up. But I don't know what was taking him so long. I didn't ask, but he told me. I don't know what he told me, but he told me what in the principal's office they were talking about something. I don't know what it was, but shit. At least I finished my tests, but with the same score from last time. I don't know what it could be, but I'm just glad I got to go home. Seriously, I'm glad. Seriously, I don't know what they was talking about in the office and shit, but usually This was my junior year. This was my junior year, you know. Yeah. But like my history teacher was talking about somebody, like I don't know, he was in the office of somebody. I was waiting for him to come to the classroom and shit. Alright? I was waiting for him to come to the classroom and shit. Okay? And it took so long I was relieved, my nigga. And I'm just glad I got to go home. Okay, so once I got in the car, I grabbed my Beats headphones. Okay, I got these headphones and shit. Those aren't Beats, but you know, still headphones. But once I got into the car, once I put the headphones on and shit, I turned them on. And the problem was only one ear was playing. So I was mad as shit at that. Like, this is the bullshit that happens to me. Only one ear, bro. And this was while we were trying to pick my sister up, trying to drop my sister off to work. I don't have a job, but YouTube will be my job. But seriously, this is the shit that my fucking, like, this is the shit I had to go through. Only one ear. That's even worse than a breakup. Seriously, I grabbed my Beats headphones and turned them shits on. But once I got into the car, I grabbed my Beats headphones and I turned them on. But the problem was that it was only playing on one fucking ear. Seriously, that shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. I hate it when headphones only give you that one ear option. Literally, it fucks me up so fucking bad. I don't understand why this happens. So I was mad as fuck. I tried to look up solutions on how to fix this shit, but it seems like I couldn't fix it, so they had to get it replaced. And you know, I have new Beats headphones now. They're at home because I live in this fucking hotel. I live in a hotel, and once I can go back to the old house, my original house, maybe I can get them. But you know, I was mad as fuck about my headphones only having one ear being played on. I was mad as fuck about that. And like, seriously, I had looked up solutions and shit, but the solutions did not work. So I just had to, you know, deal with it and shit. But yeah, bro, I just want everybody to think. I just want to thank for y'all. I just want to thank y'all for watching this video and shit. I really hope y'all know what I've been through and shit. I really want y'all to know. Seriously, it's an honor for y'all and shit. This basically is my first time ranting. Well, this is my first time ranting. Every time I rant, I talk to myself. I be talking to myself whenever I rant. Like, you know, I'll be making up fake ass rants in my head. You know, sometimes I talk to myself. I'd rant, you know, out loud and shit when nobody's around and stuff like that. And that's basically what I do. Okay. So thank y'all for watching. If y'all like this video, subscribe to me, and I got more videos on the way. Because if you didn't hear, I'm posting all my friend rewind videos to YouTube. Alright? I'm out. Peace. Okay, I'm out. Peace to all. Love to all.